Hello everybody, I'm Sammy from cheatware.net, today with an all-vegan video. Yes, no bookies had to suffer for this one. Anyways, today we're going to discuss alternatives for Game Killer. Now, there are a bunch of them, in fact. There are a bunch of memory editors. However, guys, all of these will require a root. If you want an alternative that does not require a root and allows you to hack your favorite Android games, you will have to skip to the end of this video and I will show you the way. Through the internets and hacking games and stuff. Anyways, I will show you the way regardless. The best alternatives for Game Killer that I'm aware of at the moment are essentially two apps, but I'm going to introduce four to you overall. So the ones I'm talking about are GameGuardian and SB Game Hacker, which I am about to actually show you live in action. So this is Game Killer. It doesn't work on my emulator. It might not work for you. There might be other reasons why you're looking for an alternative. Maybe because it doesn't look very fancy. Now, if you want something that is easy and fancy, I absolutely recommend Game Hacker. As always, you will find the apps that I'm talking about here either in the link in the description, or you can just simply go to cheatware.net. You can just Google cheatware and you'll have everything here that you need to download and use the apps. Just click the download button and get it onto your phone. As I've said, you need a root for all these memory editors. That's just the nature of the beast. Anyways, this is Game Hacker. It's a very, very simple and effective game hacking tool. So, as all the game hacking tools, you get this little button at the upper right or left corner of your screen, and you can just open it, and it tells you exactly what you need to do. You just need to input the value that you want to hack. I'm going to go with this mining game here real quick and hack that. As you can see, at the moment I have 300 of the golds. So you go into Game Hacker, you input your value, it tells you everything what you need to do. You don't even have to go into the settings, although there is fuzzy scan and encrypted scans as well, but by default it's just exact value scan. You type in your value that you want to change, and it's going to search automatically. It found 284 values. It tells you exactly what to do. Go back into the game, change the number. That's what we're going to do. We're going to buy some stuff. And now we're at 285, so you go back in, and it changed into 285. Where's the 5? There it is. I'm bad at typing. There we go. Now we're left with 56 values, and we're going to repeat the whole process again. Now 280. Or actually we can just change all of these already. Why not? Let's just go with that. 280, let's change them to 999999. Actually, no, that's too, whatever, doesn't matter. Let's do that. We got unlimited money. That's how it works. Now, same thing for GameGuardian, as always, link in description as well. There are two versions of GameGuardian, and in my opinion, this is actually the best alternative. GameGuardian right here, the best alternative, because not only does it have two versions of the app, one for devices with hardware acceleration and one for hardware without hardware acceleration, phones without hardware acceleration, tongue breaker. It sounds more complicated than it is. In reality, it's essentially, you try this one, if it doesn't work, try the other one. And more than likely it's going to work, because GameGuardian is the most complex and the highest compatibility cheating software that there is at the moment, because this thing is getting regular updates all the time. They're updating this thing. Those are professionals working on this software, and in my opinion, the best one that you can find out there. Just connect it to your game process, search for whatever you're looking for, 999. There you go, new search, what is it? Yeah, that's right. Auto, and it's just going to scan everything. We come up with a lot of things. We're going back. You know the process. I don't need to show you. But as you can see, it absolutely works. Now, this one has a lot of functions. Like, I don't even understand half of these. The most important ones are also, Game Hacker has that one as well, which is a speed hack right here. You can speed stuff down and slow it down, or you can speed it up. Doesn't work with this one, does it? No, not this one. Let's try GameGuardian. It doesn't work on every game, but it works on a lot of them. Slowing down. No, it doesn't work on this one. At least not without the hardware acceleration. Now, usually if a speed hack doesn't work, what I would do is I would simply exit this version of GameGuardian and start the other one. I had the HW, now I'm going with the SW version, and I would just go, no, actually I don't want to download, thank you, start GameGuardian, and then you try the other version. Let's just wait for it to load. There we go. Now let's try the speed hack with this version. And actually now it's slowed down for some reason. As you can see, the button here moves a lot slower now. So I guess the speed hack already worked the first time. It's just time delayed that it got activated. So yeah, those are some really important things. Like slowing down a game can make it a lot easier to beat, obviously. Then there's unknown initial value scans and so much stuff. You can calculate offsets and very advanced stuff with this one. In my opinion, it's the best one. It has an incredible amount of languages as well, like all these languages. So if you are Français or Deutsch, you can use that, or hablo español, or I don't even know how you do that in Portuguese. Hablo español, Portugués. Hablo Portugués? I don't know. No soy. No entiendo. Anyways, guys, you get the point. It has a lot of languages, so that's pretty awesome. So if you're not very good at the English, go with some of the other languages. Anyways, the other two apps, they're mostly just token apps. Cheat Engine has great potential because obviously it's by the creators of the best memory editor on PC, which is Cheat Engine, and it's absolutely awesome. Cheat Engine APK is essentially the Android version of that. You can find it, as always, at cheatware.net. Just download it, get it, and yeah, basically... Anyways, so it's pretty awesome. I like it. However, it's not as developed at this point as something like GameGuardian or SB Game Hacker. It's very simplistic, but it does work. It doesn't work on this emulator, sadly. It doesn't work on most emulators, but it works on actual physical devices. And then GameCIH, okay, well that one is old. Like if you have a really old phone, it's worth checking this one out. If nothing, none of the new apps work for you, it's worth checking this one out. But honestly, guys, this one is like, I don't even know, probably 6 years old at this point. It's 5-6 years, and it hasn't been updated. It's from some kind of Taiwanese guy, obviously, .com.tw. It's like, yeah, but I don't know. It hasn't been updated for a long time, which is good if you have a really old device. It has never worked for any of my stuff, for my emulators and devices, so I don't even know if it actually works. But I know that it once worked because there's actual videos on YouTube where people use it to hack their games. But for me, it doesn't work. If all else fails, try something like Xmodgames or Freedom APK. If you don't, but those are really not alternatives for a memory editor. They're just other cheating software, I guess. Now, for the people that are looking for a alternative that doesn't involve having a rooted phone, there's two ways, essentially. Either you get yourself an emulator. I use Nox or BlueStacks, and you root those. Nox is very easy, just flip a switch and it's rooted, basically. Or if you don't want anything rooted, then you should use Modded APKs, which are pretty good cheats as well. However, they're really hard to find. Like, if you search for them on Google, you're going to find spam and scams and whatnot. It's not going to be a good experience for you at all. So what I recommend that you do is you go over to HackerBot, and then you just Google HackerBot or HackerBot Find, and then on our main page, you just go to Find Legitimate Cheats, or people on desktop go to Cheat Search. And there you will be able to search for whatever you're looking for, Modded APK. And it will only search in among websites that are actually legitimate, where actually legitimate people post, and where spam is deleted within a matter of hours, okay? So hackerbot.net, go to the Find section, and then go down to Find Free Cheats. There you go. And there you have our search engine. And then whatever you're looking for. If you're looking for some kind of modded APK like Recently, Shadow Fight 3 got released. Just go Shadow Fight 3 Mod APK, and you will find actually legitimate websites where you can download modded APKs for, in this case, Shadow Fight 3. And yeah, they will still take you through some download pages that are a little bit, spammy with huge ads and so on. But at the end of the thing, you're actually gonna get the modded APK that you're looking for. If you're using Google at this point, all you're gonna find is fake generators and fake websites with huge ads all over the place. You're gonna have to click 3 times on a button to actually open it, and there's gonna be pop-ups, pop-unders, and all that really awful stuff. On the phone, it's even worse than on the desktop, because on desktop you can just close all the disgusting links and move on with your lives. Anyways, that's what I recommend you do. Here you can actually find legitimate modded APKs, and as I've said, you can find Cheat Engine, GameGuardian, SB Game Hacker, GameCIH. You can find them all on cheatware.net. You can just go to the main page, you can just tap whatever you want to download it, and get going. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.